Welcome back, and today will be a clothing haul video. This clothing is something I tend to not buy online all too often, other than general t-shirts, but I splurged recently. A lot of this stuff took a long time to arrive, so that's why I'm only filming this now, but majority of this stuff was ordered back in July. The two exceptions are these two masks, both of which were ordered via Wish. It took about a month to arrive for them. These are more decorative than anything. I think what I'm going to do is cut a slit in the back because these are definitely meant to be more of fun decoration pieces versus actual safety wear. But what I was surprised by is that there are actually two layers of fabric on this. The fabric itself feels pretty thick, so that's a nice surprise. So what I think I might do is cut a slit in the back here, reinforce it with some trimming, and then that way I have a pocket to add a filter. I do plan to wear this for Halloween, just as something to do because I love Halloween, so it's kind of a bummer that the holidays are being toned down and really sped up. There's Halloween stuff in the stores now, which got me excited but made me realize it's going to be gone just as fast. So this is just something to make myself feel better that Halloween might not really happen this year. This print looks like it was ironed on, so this might not be that sturdy. It might get ruined after a couple washes. But if nothing else, it's a fun little thing just to have for the season. Next I have this. Now this reminds me a lot of some of the masks being sold in Walmart, which makes me think they're getting it from China, which would make sense. They're fairly cheap. I myself bought a pack of 2 that was only $4. They all seem to come with this same little tag, which kind of looks like a safety seal, even though these are, as it says in the packaging, just fashion. They're not really meant to be used as official safety protection. That said, again, the fabric is a lot thicker than I was expecting. I was really expecting really thin fabric. I wish I had my other one to show y'all what I'm talking about, because the one I bought at Walmart had really, really thin fabric. So it's really a pleasant surprise to get this thing I was planning to just use as decoration with thicker fabric. It's very silky too, so I don't think it'll be that hot. It might be a bit harder to cut a slit back here just because this fabric seems a little thinner versus the printed one, but I'll make it work. And here is the design for that one. The next 3 items are all from separate shops, 2 of which are from AliExpress and 1 from a seller on eBay that I'm really excited about. The first one is from a shop called Thai Tree on AliExpress. AliExpress has a ton of shops, so this is the one that I bought this from. They had really fast shipping, which is really cool. The order came in this bag, and that bag was shipped in this bag. So standard kind of AliExpress shipping, they just stuff stuff in a bag. Certain shops won't do that, but that one did. They also had this slip, which is just like a thing telling you to go review their store, so they have positive feedback. They say if you do, you get a $2 coupon, which is neat. And the skirt itself was just kind of folded up in there. It arrived pretty crinkled, obviously, because it came in a bag. I'm going to iron this out so it looks really nice. And the ribbons came in a little Ziploc baggie, separated, kind of tied together like this. So you are supposed to tie them in yourself, which I'm fine with because that actually, I think, is better. It prevents the strings from tying together or bending certain ways permanently since they've been in the package for so long. The holes look fine, if a little rough around the edges, but that's expected considering this is AliExpress. I didn't expect that much quality, but I was still pretty impressed with what I did get. Normally when I buy stuff like this from sites like AliExpress or Chinese shops on eBay, I just expect 1 layer of clothing or fabric. This was 2 layers, so the skirt itself is this kind of... I'm not a seamstress, nor do I have much experience with sewing, so unfortunately I can't really describe to y'all what specific fabric this is, but it has a rough-like texture. It's somewhat stretchy, just a little bit. It has some give, but it's not totally stretchy. Kind of feels like tissue paper, but in a good way. And then the inside, when you get up to the waistband, it's pretty stretchy as well. It went over my hips, which is my usual problem, just fine. And then the inside has this second layer of, I wouldn't say this is silk, but it's like polyester silky fabric, which is also stretchy, just to get a good look at the craftsmanship. And then it has two spots where you're supposed to tie these together. I'm gonna have to look at the pictures because I noticed they included black and red, and on the pictures I just remember seeing red. So I'll have to figure that out. And here's what this lovely skirt looks like. There's the detailing. It looks so cool. I wore it once to make sure it fit, and it does fit. It's more of a high-waisted type of skirt. So if you have worries about it fitting wrong on your hips, I don't think that would be an issue. I did have to go back to the pictures to confirm what this was supposed to look like, and I messed up. You could tell here I messed up. But other than that, it was fairly simple to add. So the reason that it included both black and red is because you have a choice. If you want, you could do the black ribbon. If you would prefer the red, you could have that as well. I think the red pops a bit more, but I can understand someone doing the black if it fits their outfit color scheme more. So I like that they gave you the option. It makes this a very versatile skirt, and again, I just really love the flow of it. And for anyone wondering, it does have an inner lining. They're not shorts, they're just kind of an extra piece of fabric because this is a little bit transparent. So it's nice that they have that security at the bottom. The second item is also from AliExpress, however it took the longest to arrive. I ordered it back mid-July and it just arrived mid-September. Just like the Titree package, it arrived in one of these standard gray plastic bags. It actually had two of them. One of them had the postal information, and then the actual shirt was inside this, which contained this Ziploc bag. And this bag does say L, which means I think I ordered large. I can't remember. I always try to go a size up with Asian sizes, but I've been having really good luck with them recently, so I'm not too cautious about it anymore. Like the Titree one, there was a note included. So they probably want me to review their store. Yeah, leave review, add item to your seller's list. And just more thank you for ordering kind of stuff. It's a neat card though, as well as this extra little charm. If I have to guess, it goes somewhere on the shirt. Now here is the shirt itself. This is mainly why I ordered it. The design is so cute. This was also more expensive than the skirt, so that's just something to note. So yeah, this is large. This feels like cotton, maybe polyester. It's kind of a stretchy material, which is good. I like stretchy. It has a hood, which I'm really excited about for the cold season. Sides of the sleeves. Cute little bat. This does look like it was maybe screen printed on there. Doesn't feel like an iron-on. Then it has this stitching pattern along the hood or neck area, and then goes towards the shoulders. I love the little designs on the sleeves, or one sleeve, but also just in general, I really do like this. Because this does feel screen printed, that makes me think it might not last, so we'll see what happens after the first wash. I'm hoping it'll last and it doesn't fray or crust off. That said, stitching wise, this isn't bad. There's some flecks here and there, but other than that, the stitching looks pretty good. It fits a little short along the waist, but it's pretty loose around the body, so that's good. That's good. And here is the shirt or hoodie thing hung up. I have to iron out the wrinkles, but you kind of get an idea of what this will look like on the body. It does fit. I did try it on. The only downside to it is that it's pretty short. It kind of goes right above the crotch area, kind of lower waist area. That said, it does fit pretty loosely around the actual body, so I can live with that. I do like my tops to be pretty long. But I would say that I'm happy with my purchase. This is a really cute shirt and I'm excited to wear it. I was pretty impressed with this package just because it does have the logo of the company on the front. It's Jill's Punk and Loli, and then I'm assuming those are Chinese characters. So it came in this, which had a separate bag with the item inside. It's just clear, so in a way it's similar to how you get stuff from AliExpress, except this coat was so nice, totally worth the nearly $50 I paid for it. I was very surprised to find that it had pockets. For some reason, that just didn't register to me. I went back to look at the pictures, and it doesn't indeed show the model putting their hands in pockets. I didn't notice that, so when I wore this the first time and noticed that there were pocket slits, I was so excited. The one odd thing is that they're not sewn completely to the bottom. They're just kind of hanging there. So if you were to put something heavy or mildly heavy, I think these would poke through at the bottom. That kind of happened when I just tucked my hands in there. That's the only odd thing about it. I do feel like maybe they should have sewn this to the bottom or just made it one long kind of pocket versus two separated ones. That's just me though. That would make it more of a hoodie versus, I don't know, a coat, a jacket. I think that's what they described this as. And just to have y'all see what the brand is, this is Jill's Punk. It came with these two tags. That's one, and then this cute card. I love the bunny. I wonder if they have anything with this print on it. So they do have their own website. Unfortunately, it's all in Chinese. So from what I could figure out, the only way to buy from them, if you are not from China, or if you're not from Taiwan, I think, or can speak Chinese. I'm not sure if they ship overseas, even if you can read Chinese. But the main way that I think us English speakers have to buy it from is from their eBay store. It does say, our shop promises to provide strict quality control on our products along with product consultation for any inquiries. If you wish to exchange or return an item, please send the item back within 7 days upon receiving the package with the original packaging. We will process your request as soon as possible. So it's nice that they are willing to accept returns. And then they have their own markings on the item. Just super professional. There are some ins and outs, like there's some loose threads here and there, but considering what type of clothing this is, I'm still very impressed. I really like all the small details I've been finding just going through this jacket. It says classic on the, I know these have a specific name for them, but I can't recall it out of the top of my head, but these are metal. So I like that. That's a nice, neat little touch. And here what the sleeves look like. They just look so nice. They're obviously not embroidered. This is a printed design on the fabric, but it still looks really cool. And it's not just printed on the sleeves, it's actually sewn onto there, which I think is a lot better. Or I don't know. I don't know how long this will last me. I hope it lasts me for a long time, but only time will tell. Here is this hoodie jacket top thing hung up. It's a little hard to see because it's pretty long or wide, and the hangers I have aren't that wide. But when you wear it, this design is very visible. I already got compliments because I've worn this a couple times now. Have not washed it, so I haven't tested that out. But the first time I wore it grocery shopping, and someone commented on it. So it's really eye-catching when you go out. Everything is clearly visible. It honestly looks really nice, and despite it being kind of a one-size garment, it fit me oversized, which is exactly what I wanted, and I really do love the fit. So I would highly recommend this top for anyone who likes the design. I love this so much, and the pockets are really hidden when you wear this. I did not see the purple trimming, but they're there. 2 on each side. Maybe I can show y'all what I was talking about. I put my phone in this the first time I wore it to test them out, and it's a heavy phone, so you do kind of get them poking out at the bottom. Again, that's the only downside I found. Other than that, the first time I wore it, it was not cool, but not hot either, and I didn't start sweating until after I was walking around in it for a bit. I thought it was the fabric itself is thin enough to where you don't overheat or anything. It's very comfortable, very soft, and I think it works just fine with mildly warm to cooler temperatures. So I love this one. One other thing I forgot to mention is that having the sleeves be this long and have this kind of flayed out design, as cool as it looks, it does get a little annoying whenever you have to do things such as make something with your hands, like going to the kitchen to grab food while wearing this, or if you are going to the bathroom, it can get a bit annoying. But I understand that this is a fashion piece and they probably don't expect you to be wearing it for everything. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check the description for any links to the products I've purchased in this video, which may be a little hard to link, but I will try my best. This video is a little haphazard as it was filmed in various parts as I received each package. I have washed one of the items, this little hoodie thing right here. I've worn it a couple times and let it go into the washing machine. It survived just fine, maybe a little like wrinkled a lot, so I'm going to iron it out so it looks nice and pristine. I have since worn this top and it is also very comfortable even in the heat because it lacks the sleeves, you don't overheat or anything, and with some high-waisted pants it looks really good. So overall I'm really happy with the stuff that I have bought. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video.